Shemai GTA chums, we have the Black Friday deals, and this is probably my favourite, the tank, and the best tank in the game, the Khalanji tank, the Khalanji tank. You can go to Warstock, buy yourself a super yacht, buy yourself a Raiju, yeah, still there. I didn't think that was on. You've also got the laser. The Stromberg is very good. The Khalanji and the Stromberg is probably even more useful. And the laser, all sorts of crap, and people are sending stupid messages. So let's turn that off. And yeah, in Ponte Ruiner, and that's one of my favourites. 1.4 million. That's not a bad price. But the Khalanji tank, the Clunge tank, is the one to go for. 1.4 to 1.9 million. That's the price, and I'd say it's worth it for what you get. It's a tank. You can put a railgun on it, and I'm going to customize it, and I'm going to show you what it offers you performance-wise. Put all the armor upgrades and all that, and all the speed ones, the engine. We can wang on a proximity mine. You want that. Liveries. So you can do the usual tank liveries. We're probably not going to put one on. We've done that. I think the boards are the liveries, but it is a tank, so why not do it justice and put a livery on? There we go. There's all the liveries. Digital camo, very nice. Skulls. Oh, that's a free one. Knuckle dusters. Yeah. Okay. Respray. We're going to go with. I suppose we're just going to go with a matte black because that's the most exciting colour we can think of. That's our imaginations can come up with. Secondary colour, let's just look at the matte colours just to see what we've got. Anything that jumps out nicely, maybe a bright colour just to make it a bit interesting. Purple is quite bright. And then you've got the orange. That's just a standard orange, isn't it? Still, that looks pretty dangerous, like a kind of poisoned wasp. We'll do that. Turret colour. All right, you can colour all this business in. We're not bothered about contrasting the colours or anything. We could put white in to add another colour to it if we really want to, maybe. Or maybe just like black steel, just a slightly different black. There we go. Crew emblem goes on there. You can do that. I suppose why not, because if you're going to, you're probably going to do it on this. You can upgrade the standard barrel to a railgun, which is a very good weapon, which I'll show you. I'm going to keep that. Also, grenade launcher, that works for your second. Any passengers can use that. Turbo tuning, of course, you put a turbo on it. Why wouldn't you? Let's get out. Let's go. Let's exit the facility. Just gonna have a little cough first. Okay, it's still daylight. Hooray! Okay, so weapons-wise, it's pretty good. I showed at the side of me was the APC, which I'd argue is a better vehicle for two-player, but this is the better vehicle for one player. For this reason, it's got a tank. It's got a. I mean, look at that. The problem with the APC is that the driver doesn't have any kind of weapon, which really makes it a bit of a buggeration with regards to fighting a fighting vehicle for solo. But for two players, it's very good because you have, and the standard turret on it as well is probably best because it never runs out of ammo. There's the police. You can't get hit in it, you can't get sniped out of it, unlike the APC where you can get sniped out from certain angles. You can't get hit when you're in this at all. The players have to take you down, so versus other players it's pretty decent. It's obviously pretty decent, but it's very slow. You can actually spawn kill people just about. I've been spawn killed by someone for a few minutes when I was up against one of these things, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out a way out of it. But that was an exceptional situation where I think the spawn was just lucky for the player. I think if you want to get away, normally you can get away as a player. So it's not like it's a mega griefy machine, but it can be used to grief people. Just in a kind of more crap way. It's not like the Mark II oppressor. It's not in the same kind of barrel of fish, as it were. We're going to try and find a tank, I hope, here, and we can go tank versus tank and show you why this is the best tank in the game. That was a gold as well, the pure gold. I spent a lot of money on the previous colour. But if you want to do that challenge, like the destruction challenge, we've got to blow up as much stuff as possible. This is the place to come because you can blow up these jets over here. That jet over there. Can you see it? Obviously my cannon can't. And we'll find another one over here. You come and blow up the jets basically. There's one. And every time they respawn, you make millions. Easily winnable, especially in this. I thought it had a machine gun, but it doesn't, because I don't remember. I remember things differently. See, back in my day, maybe that's the other tank. But with the railgun, oh, I didn't talk about the most important thing about the railgun. You press and hold, and it charges up the railgun. It goes a bit funky when you press and hold it, I think, with the turret. But you get a charged attack, like a Pokemon, and it'll hit even harder. So, for that reason, the railgun is the best. And you don't need to buy the railgun at first, if you just buy the stock tank. There we go, another tank on tank action. 2 tanks, 3, oh, hold on, mate, you're getting in the way. 2, was that 3? It's about 3 hits, wasn't it? Something like that, just standard hits, I wasn't charging it. Okay, let's charge it up. That's a charged hit. 1, 2 charged hit. Did I hit it then? Always hit it. There we go. Finally getting blown up there by the tanks, but for some reason I couldn't seem to hit him. Maybe the charged one went through it. I don't know what happened there, but I definitely didn't hit him with both charged. I'm sure 1 charge would have done it. There's our chum there. We're about to get blown up, so if you found this video useful, then do drop a like. Got any questions on this week's discounts, then drop it below. I've not done a summary video, I'll leave it to you guys, because there's not really any decent proper cars. You've got the BR8, I think it's the best Formula 1 car, so that's the one to buy for Formula 1 cars, which should or shouldn't be in the games. Maybe this tank shouldn't be in the game either. We're about to blow up. Got any more tanks? Oh, we could always go and hide. This is what I do with players, isn't it? Rather than have it blow up, we could go and hide in there in order to lose the police. That's a dirty trick, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the Black Friday, got the best deal and spent your money wisely, and have a most excellent Christmas and New Year for when that comes. Let's run away. Thank you.